Time now for baseball from 24 Willie Mays Plaza and stunning Oracle Park in San Francisco. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Francisco Giants.
And now,
it's time for Giants baseball.
2021
Next.
San Francisco Giants.
Anthony DeSclafani gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last three starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Stepping up is
Leading
Justin
off the
Williams,
afternoon for St.
and we are
Louis,
ready for some daytime
right
baseball.
Number
First
26.
pitch coming, here it is. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him, so he'll head down to first on the hit-by-pitch.
The third baseman, Tommy.
So stepping in is Tommy Edman, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Harrison Bader is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Harrison Bader goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Now at the plate is Tyler O'Neill. His career line against DeSclafani, he's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Andrew Kisner. He swings and grounds it to short. There is Crawford on to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Kwang Young Kim gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Striding in is Donovan Solano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Giants, the second baseman, Donovan.
Now the pitch.
Solano.
Grounded to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second.
And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I think Mike Yastrzemski is a guy we need to key in on. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
Now another 1-2. One out, nobody on. Pitch is popped up. And he'll reach first safely.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game.
Batting
That's
third.
a jam sandwich. They're able to mix in a knock.
Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. The second for one. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. Giants come up empty in the first. We'll go to the second from San Francisco. No score on the show. Now at the plate, here is Matt Carpenter. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Matt Carpenter.
And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Into the cove and gone. A solo shot down the line in right, number 14 on the season, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. His career line against DeSclafani, he's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. A ball and a strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Now the pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
So now to the plate, Kwang Young Kim. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the outfielder, Alex Dickerson.
The left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Batting fifth.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
268 the average for him coming in. 10 home runs and 34 driven in. Now the 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting sixth. The third baseman
plate now is Wilmer Flores. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And it's fouled away. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
3-2 full count. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And this one misses inside a ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So here is Brandon Crawford in at first after the 2-out walk.
Crawford.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Flores is off at first with 2 away. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Top of the third set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Justin Williams.
Number 26.
First offering on its way. In there for strike 1.
All ones account.
And there's ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And this is past belt on down the line. A fair ball. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man could work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
That brings in Tommy Edman as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Here comes the 1-2. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. And throw down to first, 1 away.
The batter, the center fielder, Harrison.
So a runner on second with 1 down now. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike two. Runner at second here with one man out. Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
The left fielder.
So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Up next, Tyler O'Neill, a base hit in his first trip. From the belt, kicks and deals. He's set. The 0-1. Men on third with two down. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with two strikes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. Two back-to-back.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. The 2-2 pitch.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he takes ball four, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The batter, the catcher, Andrew.
So now to the plate, Andrew Kisner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
1-0. Here it is. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Two and two to the Cardinals catcher. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So now here is Kirk Casale, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Kirk Casale.
Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat then.
No, that
Batting
was
ninth,
pretty impressive, man.
the
I really
pitcher,
like a pitcher that
Anthony
trusts and works off his fastball right there. He decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
The batter, number 7.
Next to hit is Donovan Solano. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Bounce towards the second baseman. Taken in by Carpenter. Over to first, and that retires the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. One and one. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the Cardinals.
1-man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Now the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch. It hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Paul Goldschmidt is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford at short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it 1-0. Now to bat, Austin Slater.
Leading up for the Giants, the center fielder, Austin Slater.
First pitch of the AB now. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Three and 1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Hit hard to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Digging in will be Mike Yastrzemski. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And into bat next, it'll be Alex Dickerson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1 and 2. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ball game for San Francisco. Grounded down the third baseline. And this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Whoa, that's kicked out.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now.
The
The 2
first
is they
baseman,
finally
number
get another
9,
base runner on.
Brandon.
He's stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. More from Oracle Park right after this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be the pitcher, Kwang Young Kim.
The pitcher, number 33, Kwang Young Kim.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. On, he pops it up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. On the ground, softly towards second. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now
Well
batting,
executed
number
two-seamer on the
26.
outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
In now, Justin Williams. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. He doubled his last time through. The 0-1 delivery.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. On a line, that's a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Anthony Banda, a 6-foot 2-inch left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Anthony Banda.
Stepping in now, Tommy Edman. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Into the box, Harrison Bader, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Going back is Slugger. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading up for the
Good
Giants.
stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
And
now here is Wilmer Flores. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together, maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
Now the pitch. Brandon Crawford will stand in for the second time as he watches 1 miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. DeYoung's got it. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. Next, it'll be Casale, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And, they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Little chopper back to the mound. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Giants down in order. It remains 1-0. Stepping in once again is Tyler O'Neill. You up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing.
Up next
You
for the
do
Cardinals,
that, and everything's
the
going to be
catcher,
fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. If you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Andrew Kisner goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Matt Carpenter will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Back goes Yastrzemski. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air out to center field. Slater is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. But the Cards add on just a bit. Mauricio Dubon is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Mauricio Dubon.
Ryan Helsley enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Ryan Helsley.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Helsley playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 5th round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Fouled away. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually
The
you're
batter,
trying
number
for a swing
7,
and miss when you throw
second
that pitch
baseman,
in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it. So it's a backwards K for him.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The center fielder, number 13.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Jose Alvarez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Now here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. For short, hit hard. Crawford's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. John Nagowski will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 34, John Nagowski.
First offering on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Alvarez is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Behind 0-2 now.
That's a real nice location with that fastball. Up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The
batter,
bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up
26.
a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Justin Williams stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Just hung in there on that one. Side is returned. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Leading off the inning, it'll be Mike Yastrzemski. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up. 0-1 the count. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
1-1 the count now. From the stretch. Sliced hard on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Williams is there, 2 down. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Brandon Crawford digging in next. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. He pulls this one into right, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, and that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game. At the plate now, Kirk Casale, as the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Here comes the right fielder. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. 1 for the Giants on this swing by Brandon Crawford. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Giants 1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Matt Wisler will come on the pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Buster Posey is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson's under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next to the Cardinals.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. Dylan Carlson will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away.
Dylan Carlson.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 11 home runs and 21 driven in. Ball 1. And it's 1 and 2.
Count is 1 and 2.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Slater's under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill, a hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, nothing in 1. Fouled off. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Fastball just off the inside corner. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it 2-1. Nolan Arenado remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. Dylan Carlson is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. Lifted down the line in left.
Number 3.
But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. Swing and a little blooper to center. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible time run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Donovan Solano is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
One there, back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
The center fielder, number 13.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in the outfielder, Austin Slater. 1-0 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They're down 2-1. Reyes Maranta enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set for the start. Yadier Molina will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. First pitch of the AB on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. 249 the average coming in. 5 homers, 13 RBIs. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Matt Carpenter waits on deck. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Pitch is popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, number 13.
Matt Carpenter stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. He's set and the pitch. Big swing by Carpenter, and this is out to deep right. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove. A solo shot down the line in right. His 3rd home run of the ball game, and it gives the Cardinals a 3-1 lead.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Into the box now, Paul DeYoung, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Whoa, that's down.
Bases are empty. One man out. Edmundo Sosa will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 63, Edmundo Sosa.
Ready with the 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
The 1-2, and a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. First pitch on the way. Paul Goldschmidt is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. That evens it up. 1-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. All even now, 2 and 2. And now a pitch on the way. Slow little roller to third. Reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Cards get a run courtesy of Matt Carpenter. Last chance coming up for the G-men. It's now 3-1 St. Louis. Yadier Molina will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Edmundo Sosa will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Edmundo Sosa.
Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Giovanni Gallegos is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 65, Giovanni Gallegos.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. A ball and no strikes. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Swing and a liner. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
So a runner at first now with one away, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. From the stretch, swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Yastrzemski leads off first with one away. And this one's in the dirt. He will make it back to first, which is probably where he should have stayed to begin with. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter.
Now
when you fall behind in the count 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Last strike here for the Giants. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the Cardinals have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. St. Louis took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Kwon Young Kim earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Giovanni Gallegos earns the save out of the bullpen, his 28th on the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 3 runs, 6 hits. No.
これ全部勝てんことやな。程よい難易度で弱すぎる強すぎる。まあまあって感じやな。これで貯金が22か4ゲーム。ドジャースは相変わらずやな。よいしょ。さあ、では。